My name's Delray Young Robati. I'm 30 years old and I'm from Panmure, Auckland. I definitely wanted to change my life. I wanted to change other people's lives. I know for the last 5 years, I feel like I've just been stuck on a treadmill, mate. So any opportunities that come along, they can help me get off the treadmill, man, and I'll give it a crack. I got my brother along because he's kind of same situation, bad injuries. Brought my mates along because they need some help. So yeah, there's no point going up by yourself if you can bring your mates and your family along with you.
JT. What's up, bro? Come on in, we need to talk about why you're so upset. These guys need to know. Just want to come in and close the door. You know, like I've always said to you, this is where we come back to, this is where we talk, this is where we do, and you know, Henry and I were just talking about how proud we were of you yesterday, but then my mate comes in here this morning and he's got tears in his eyes and he's really upset, so I don't know what's going on, but I just want to sit down and you know, my heart bleeds when I see this man come in and he's crying about something, so we just got to clear some air and, you know.
You know, my heart's always for you boys, like my sons, and you know, we give. When you give, sometimes your tanks get empty, and there's not much comes the other way. But that's what we do, that's what we hear. So that's, you know, it's probably just a tough morning for myself. But, you know, outside of here, you know, like yourselves, you go through a lot of things, we have our lives too. I have responsibility of 7 children that want as well. And sometimes the tank gets really empty. And so, you know, I just want to make sure you guys get here on time so you get the benefit. It just gets on my nerves that, you know, just communication, simple things like that. Onwards and upwards, boys.
When you're brought up, like JT, with discipline, to be late or not to communicate is a personal offence for us. You know, we did turn up late, we didn't play that week. We turned up late and our teammates would say to us, "You got no respect for me?" So late for us, or not communicating, is a real big offence. So you need to understand that, where we come from. It's one of our bedrocks of success. So, you know, when this man's not getting up in the morning and driving all over the city because he's, you know, wants to be on television, he's doing it because he genuinely cares about your future. We need to sort it out, and it's not acceptable, okay? Because when my man comes in and he's upset, we just got to stay tight, you know? And this is not a telling off, boys, this is just how it is.
I'm Rion Trent Robati. I'm 27 and I'm from Panmure, Auckland. I know Poti quite well. He's a distant relative of mine. But I was friends with him for about 3 years before we figured out we had family ties. But we've been really close for a really long time. I wasn't sure if he was going to finish the course, if he was going to see the whole thing through, but I didn't expect him to pull out so soon. When I went to see him to grab the kit and all the gear that he had gotten from the show, I asked him why he wanted to stop or discontinue the course. He didn't go into it in massive detail, but the main reasons were he's not good with cameras. But there was that and his heart condition, I think held him back quite a bit, because I remember on the first day of training, he passed out. And I think that scared him a little bit, because I don't think he had pushed himself physically in that way in a long time.
I want to share something. Just want to apologize to the team and also to JT, JK, and Henry for my lack of responsibility and my lack of communication. yeah, that won't happen again, And yeah, just wanted to say sorry to the team and the boys.
Oh, I'm proud of you for standing up, mate. But listen, I just want to tell you one thing. We're really excited about your talent and what you can give to society, man. Like you've got so much talent in there, eh? Thank you for that, man.
Much love, brothers.
Okay.
A couple of years ago, I had a pretty serious accident, and since the accident, I've held myself back from quite a bit. I was free running. It's commonly known as parkour, though. And then I go to jump over this wall, this normal-looking 6-foot brick wall, and on the other side was a car park building with just a 3-story drop onto some concrete. I saw my x-rays, and yeah, all the bones that made up my left ankle were broken, and some were broken in more than one place. And
Because you need to see it, man, because like if it's bad and you're running out there, you can fucking do lifelong damage. So if she says no, then we find another role for you, like manager, shit like that.
Well, I'll just help.
It'll be harder, mate.
Yeah, it'll be
Don't worry, I'll work your ass off.
However I can.
Yeah, exactly. I'll still work your ass off.
Oh, bro, I'm proud of him. I've told him I'm proud of him. He's a good dude. He's got a heart of gold. He's talented. We're just like my dad says, we're just like water and oil. We're just two different sides of the scale. We're just, yeah. He's there because he wants change in his life as well. I think he just wants change, and I was in a position I could help him.
Okay, welcome guys. My name's Mark Stewart. I'm the owner and manager of the Fighting Fit Academy. But our main focus, as you see, is building champions for life. We try and take people and give them some direction through the training, through the discipline of training, and help them to make better choices in their life and give them some direction. My background, just very briefly, I was born in a famous place called Eketahuna. Eketawea. I was born in a tiny little town. After I was born, they closed the maternity ward down. That's how special I am, okay? But why I wanted to say that was because I believe in a thing that Zig Ziglar says, which is we're all born to win. I believe very strongly, and it's what's helped me in my life, especially through difficult times, is that what we focus on mainly is what we get in our life. Any one of you can become whatever you want to, as long as you put your mind to it and then hang around people that will help you get there, and keep you on the right track, yeah? Today's about you guys. What I'd like you to do is make the most of this opportunity. We've got about an hour with very basic boxing training. To start with, it's really just boxing fitness. I'm not really going to teach a whole lot of technique. I just want you guys to work as a team, okay? So you can only do so much in life on your own. We all need a good team behind us. You guys are in a good team together now. So if someone's slacking today or getting a bit tired, it's up to the rest of you to, help each other push through, yeah?
What I mean by being on a treadmill is, just not being able to get ahead, and but that's due to probably my decision making in my life. Yeah, it's just stuck doing the same thing. I've been, through some pretty bad illnesses the last 5 years. Pretty bad illnesses, bad injuries. I snapped both of my Achilles in the last 5 years. I bloody flatlined from blood poisoning 2 years ago. So yeah, I've always come back from these things, but I haven't really been able to take the next step in my life and be able to have a family, or just with the price of living in Auckland, and it's just hard, difficult.
All right, pads up. Let's take it up and go. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Run. And reach it up high, guys. Reach it up high. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, guys, if it was meant to be easy, everyone would do it, eh?
So I use the gym. I use fighting sports as a way to just release all the bent up aggression. When things pile up, like something goes wrong, there's something else, and you're not feeling well, and blah blah blah. I can get pretty irate, and as well when you're trying to help someone and they disrespect you, I just get angry straight away. Because I'm a fighter anyway, like, I like to have a go, whether he's 6'20" or whatever. It's like I have a go.
You right, bud? Get yourself up slowly, eh? Keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving.
Up high, bro, remember? Get up high. Get up high.
Big breaths, keep moving. There you go, good.
Oh, maximum effort.
Being on the course together, doing something like this at the same time together has really helped me. Well, I think it's helped him as well, but I think it's helped me see that, because my brother's told me for a long time now that I can do these things. If I want to do these things, I can. Well, I can at least try. And yeah, being on the course with him and showing him that he was right, and showing myself that he was right as well has helped with my confidence and my physical abilities, or just putting myself out there. I saw this as an opportunity to try and overcome that boundary, I guess, boundary that I placed on myself.
Okay, here we go. Punch it up. Let's go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go, guys. Push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, turn over, guys. 10 push-ups. You guys, squats again. Let's go, squats. Remember, guys, it's not what happens to us in life that matters. It's how we react to what happens to us, okay? So make the right choices when something happens to you. Make the right choices, eh? Last 20. Oh, no shortcuts here. 4 more. Come on, push. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Way to get it, man. Before you leave, guys, I'd like you all to get in a nice tight group. Look at that back wall and just recite that 3 times. It's not about fighting or anything. This is about your life. You know, when you want to give up on something, that's when you're so close to succeeding. You just sometimes you gotta persevere, eh? Persevere through the tough times. Good times will come around, yeah? Let's go, guys. A quitter never wins. A winner never quits. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Yoo-hoo!
Well done, guys. So get ourselves sorted for tomorrow. Have a good evening. See you in the morning, okay? 1, 2, 3.
The rugby training was the first kind of turning point for me, because I had never done any kind of, I guess, cardio training or anything like that since the accident. Like, day 1 of School of Hard Knocks, I jogged for the first time, and it was the first time I jogged or ran that fast in, 5 years, 6 years. But yeah, being in a team environment and seeing all the boys go hard as well, and knowing that they all have injuries that could hold them back, and seeing that they're not letting their injuries hold them back is a good motivator for me to not let my limitations hold me back.
bit nervous, but proud, you know. I guess that's what gave me the courage to stand up there and do it for the boys, you know. Proud that I got the chance to do it. You know, represent us. E ngā reo, e ngā mana, e ngā karangaranga maha, tie mauri ora. Taku mehe tuatahi ke te atua, nana te timatanga, me te whakamutunga o nā mea katoa. Taku mihi tuarua ke te hunga, mate. Haere, haere, haere atu rā. Kia a tātou te hunga ora, tēnei tātou katoa. Sorry, I wanted to do it without having to look at it again. Kariau e hia kia komiroa. Again. I aku kōrero no reira. Tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Thank God. I guess, yeah, having to speak another language for the first time in sentences, that means something. Something for us, you know, the boys, the School of Hard Knocks.
Well, hey, talofa everybody, big kia ora. Thanks very much for having us today. I know our program would be about learning a lot about other and learning a lot about the many job opportunities, but not just jobs, about the careers, about the long-term jobs that a lot of our young men have come here to seek, and also to learn the skills and the pearls of wisdoms that you have.
I think the main thing I need to focus on is finding a new career path and figuring out. Actually, no, the first thing I need to figure out is my skill set. I need to really get a good understanding of my skills and how they can translate into the workforce, and then find a career path where I think I can be happy. Well, I know I'm not going to be happy with working, but find a career path where I know I can at least enjoy myself. And then, yeah, once I find my career path, I just work towards finding a position that will help me upskill in that, I don't know, field of work, I guess.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to say once again, thank you so much for having us. And I'd like to tautoko our brother over here, Neil, put his hand up to do the whai kōrero, and he had to learn it over the last few days, and the fellow who sent him the kōrero, the words, sent it to the wrong number. So he's been sitting there going, where's the whai kōrero? And the guy who sent it's going, why hasn't he replied to me yet? You know? But yeah, so he did a really, really good job. So everyone put your hands together for him.
So I guess there's a lot of strengths in our team, which, you know, makes me feel good to see people come from hard places doing good.
Hey, last week we were doing the cycle and stuff. I filled up people's drink bottles for them. It wasn't water in your drink bottles that I was smelling. Water bottles are for water, not Raro, Refresh, whatever. Just water, okay?
While you're warming up, you need to work with a partner throughout this whole circuit. When you get to each station, when we come to the moves, there'll be someone at each station to help you safety and technique-wise. Make sure you're doing everything that you need to keep your body safe, but work yourselves hard. You know that I like to pull in people in my life that I think they're pretty awesome characters, and these guys, I bring them in to show you different streams of success and how that can not necessarily be the path that everyone expects, but it can be other streams and avenues. I've got Bree, we've got Jeremy over here, Elma, He likes burgers. And hiding in the corner, we've got Carrie. So have you guys got your partners ready?
3, 2, 1, let's go! You guys want to play this game of rugby and be agile on the field. You want to be running around, you want to make sure you're loose in, instead of tight and you can't open up. You want to be faster, you want to be more agile, stretch.
My new life looks like I've got enough to provide for my family, my dad, my brother, my sister, my nephew. Just financially stable. You know, being in good physical shape, good physical health, mentally, be good mentally. Just have a good job, have a good career, doing whatever it is. Nice, just like the Kiwi dream, nice house, nice little lifestyle block. Little Delrays running around. Yes, the Kiwi dream.
1, 2, 3. Nice and high, nice and high.
I can't, my hand can't go higher.
What's up there now? 1, 3 knocks. 1, 2, 3, knocks! Well, I sort of diary it, so it's sort of day 6, and I can just see, just talking with Ben and seeing some guys that are sort of, below, at and above, and the majority of the guys are sort of at and above. There's a couple of guys that are sort of falling in behind, so we're just trying to help encourage them and pick them up. And of course the ones that are not here. So, at the sort of, halfway point, come to the halfway point, not too bad, but certainly you can see that the improvement going that way rather than the other way. So far so good.
Yeah, I can see and feel a lot of differences since I've started the School of Hard Knocks. The biggest one would be pain. I'm in pain most of the time. Good pain as in my muscles are sore and recovering from exercise, whereas usually they don't exercise and there's the only pain I feel is from my ankles with the stiffness and the joints and stuff like that. So, and I haven't been feeling that stiffness or joint pain in my ankles since I started, mostly because I think all the pain is just spread throughout the rest of my body. But I feel a lot stronger and a lot more confidence in myself now that I know that I can do things like lunges and squats and burpees and bear crawls and all this other fitness stuff that I didn't think I would be able to do or wouldn't even really attempt to do.